This is the scandal they didn't want you to know about. A political betrayal so blatant, so calculated, it threatens to shake British politics to its core. The Labour Party, once the self-proclaimed champion of the people, has been caught red-handed accepting millions from a shadowy hedge fund registered in the Cayman Islands, a known tax haven. But that's just the beginning, because this wasn't just a donation. It was an investment, and the returns, let's just say they don't benefit you. Stay with me as we break down the shocking truth that the mainstream media won't touch. Before we dive deeper, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. We need more people talking about this because, trust me, what you're about to hear will change everything you've thought you knew about British politics. Keir Starmer built his reputation on integrity. He promised a cleaner, more transparent government. He vowed to fight against tax dodgers, fossil fuel billionaires, and the private healthcare profiteers draining the NHS. And yet, under his leadership, Labour quietly accepted its largest donation ever, £4 million, from Quadrature Capital, a hedge fund investing in the very industries Starmer once swore to oppose. But here's where it gets even more sinister. The donation was received during a tiny, strategic one-week window, exploiting a loophole that conveniently delayed public disclosure until after the election, a simple oversight, or a calculated deception designed to keep voters in the dark. You decide. This isn't just about £4 million. It's about influence. Quadrature Capital didn't hand over this money out of generosity. They expect returns, political favours worth tens of millions, if not more. And within weeks of taking office, Starmer's government started making policy shifts that, coincidentally, aligned perfectly with Quadrature's financial interests. Here's the uncomfortable truth. This is not an isolated incident. It's part of a much larger pattern. If one hedge fund can buy political leverage this easily, how many others are doing the same? How many policies, supposedly created for the public good, are actually shaped by billionaire donors behind closed doors? And most importantly, what can we trust anymore? Now, of course, Labour will claim that everything was done legally, that the donation was declared. Eventually, but let's be real, when the rules are written by those who profit from them, is legality even the issue? Because legality doesn't equal morality, and now, the backlash is beginning. Public outrage is boiling over, voters feel deceived. Labour MPs are panicking, terrified that this scandal will cripple them before the next general election. And Keir Starmer, the man who promised to clean up politics, he's now drowning in the very corruption he vowed to fight. Polls show 40% of voters think he should resign. His approval ratings are sinking. Even members of his own party are turning against him. And can you blame them? Here's the real question. If even the so-called opposition is compromised, then what does democracy in Britain actually mean? If corporate donors are the ones shaping policy, then what power do we, the voters, really have? This is not just another scandal to brush aside. This is the defining moment where we either hold our leaders accountable or accept that our democracy has been bought and sold. Share this video, spread the word, contact your MPs, demand transparency. Because if we let this go unchallenged, what comes next will be even worse. The mask has slipped. No more empty slogans. No more grand promises. We now know exactly who Labour serves, and it's not us. So what's your take? Drop a comment below, share your thoughts, and if you haven't already, subscribe for more in-depth coverage of British affairs. Stay informed, stay vigilant, and I'll see you in the next one.